Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Shannon Ogden with the latest from Denver 7. Now, on a weekday, this would be bad. On a Friday evening in July, this is a nightmare. A mudslide has closed both directions of traffic on Interstate 70 just west of Glenwood Springs. All the cars that were stuck have been pulled out. Thankfully, we haven't heard of any injuries, but this is a mess. Now, as of 7 o'clock this evening, no timeline on it being cleaned up, and getting around it is looking like a 3-hour detour. Making matters all the worse, we can expect rain during this weekend. Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson has that. Mike?
Well, it is late July. Thunderstorms are pretty common, and we're going to see more of them over the weekend as a cold front is going to slip into eastern Colorado this weekend. Even in the morning on Saturday, some scattered storms possible up near the Nebraska border. Otherwise, partly cloudy for most of the state. Lows are going to be mild tonight. Lows about 63 in Denver. Most of the plains will stay in the 60s. Then during the day on Saturday, we start with partly cloudy skies. Storms start to develop in the mountains by lunchtime. A few on the plains. Sunny and warm to the south and east of this front, but in the afternoon, some severe storms possible over eastern Colorado. More isolated storms farther to the west over the mountains and far southwestern part of the state. 91 tomorrow at Grand Junction, 87 in Denver and Sterling, some mid-90s over southeast Colorado. Sunday looks like an even bigger chance of showers and storms and a high of 85. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's warmer and drier back into the low to mid-90s, followed by a return to stormy weather next Thursday and Friday.
Thank you, Mike. She took on an insurance company and she won. And more importantly is who this mom is fighting for. Her 1-year-old daughter is battling a rare disease, and she's hoping a new treatment could turn things around. And at first, she thought she would have to raise the $2 million to pay for it herself. And then the phone rang today, and everything changed. Here's Denver 7's Liz Gilardi.
I can't even.
Pure joy.
It's so awesome. It's so freaking awesome.
And raw emotion. A mother fighting for her daughter's life got a life-altering phone call Friday morning.
Right now, I can't think of anything. When they called me, they said, we're calling with good news. And honestly, I don't remember much after that.
Still in disbelief, she posted this video to the Miracle for Maisie Facebook page.
I have here in my hand a letter from Rocky Mountain Health Plans.
Maisie has spinal muscular atrophy, a rare disease that will slowly take away her ability to walk, eat, and even breathe. Mom C.G. Green found hope in a newly approved gene therapy called Zolgensma, but their insurance wouldn't cover it.
What would you do if it was your baby?
After going public earlier this month and trying to raise $2.2 million, the insurance company reversed that decision.
It just goes on to say, work with your physician for the next steps. So I've already called. We already called the doctors, and the doctors already know.
She didn't say when that treatment will begin, but cried knowing her baby will have a chance.
We did do it. We did it, guys. We did it. Hope you. We did it. We did it. We got the reversal.
And a very special thank you from a little girl who doesn't even know there's an entire community loving her, supporting her.
There she is. There's our little miracle. You can't hold the phone. If I give it to you, won't give it back. Can you say hi to everybody? Can you say thank you?
Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.
Oh, that's wonderful. So beautiful. And in the video, the mom says that she wants to use the money that people already have donated to help other babies. And Macy's mom says she's going to keep us all posted on Facebook and let us know when treatment begins. DIA appears to be at wit's end over the contractor behind the Great Hall project. In documents posted today, the airport lists a number of complaints related to this constantly delayed project. And DIA says those delays are being passed off in the form of disruptions to passengers, and that if things don't improve soon, it could terminate the agreement with the contractor. The cyclist killed Wednesday when biking down Marion Street has been identified. Alexis Bounds, a 38-year-old mother and Denver professional. A Facebook post showed Bounds was a mother of 2 young boys and a project manager at CBRE Healthcare. Witnesses say the driver of the truck that hit her appeared to never see her coming. And cyclists actually have long complained about that area, that it needs barriers separating them from vehicle traffic. Well, criminals are cashing in the hope that you'll never notice that you've been conned. In the Denver area alone, some $2 million in counterfeit bills circulate every year. And now Denver 7's David Clue has discovered that it may be easier than ever to legally get your hands on fake money.
Like new money stuck together, kind of thick.
It happens in every city every day, and it happened at this travel lodge where desk clerk Tammy Hale nearly missed it.
And when I ran the pin across it, it wasn't real.
And sure enough, side by side,
It's very easy to miss.
a 20, then a 10, found to be fakes.
It looks exactly like a real one.
Most people do not take the time to really look at the money they accept.
Matt Seibert runs the Denver field office of the U.S. Secret Service. He says 80% of the counterfeit bills that change hands are terrible fakes that would only take a few seconds to check. But we don't, and that's why Denver businesses and individuals are losing that $2 million every year. Remember, the last person to touch it pays the price.
Businesses aren't taking the time to train, and they also aren't taking the time to look at the currency as it comes in.
And speaking of helping people get to better understand what real money feels and looks like, the Secret Service will hold periodic seminars for malls and strip malls and department stores to help employees to counter counterfeiting. Problem is, they can't get a dozen to show up. Music to the counterfeiters' ears, and more also have technology to thank for giving them the confidence to succeed. In the past, it took patience, sophisticated offset printers, fiber paper, and color-matched ink to fake a bill. Today, just a scanner printer that plugs into the cigarette lighter of your car.
You can just say, all right, I only need a 20 right now. Let me print this and go in.
If that's still too much work, let our friends overseas help. Getting your hands on fake money only requires a couple of minutes of online shopping. We check sites like Amazon and Wish.com. Sure enough, we had a stack of fake 100s in a couple of days. So why do so many businesses fumble on fakes? According to the Secret Service, it's a fear of inconveniencing or offending the customer. The solution?
Do it every time. If you're looking at every bill, then it is no inconvenience. That's what the customer will come to expect. If you are the business that is checking the currency, word gets out in the counterfeiting community, and they're going to go to some other place that doesn't check it.
Checking is just a 3-second process that includes the texture and feel, the imprinted strip, and the watermarks.
When you put them next to each other, they look very real.
It's 3 seconds Tammy and her co-workers will be spending every time a customer pulls a bill out of their wallet. I'm David Clue, Denver 7.
And the Federal Reserve has spent millions adding security measures to our currency, but it won't spend a dime on reimbursing you if you accept one of these counterfeit bills. That is your loss. This has been a Denver 7 on-demand update. Thanks for checking us out. We'll have another one later for you. Hope you watch that one too. And download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Shannon Ogden.